My king cobras have gone to the bathroom, so that means it's time to take them out. Justina's doing really good. I'm so excited to see this king cobra in her own walk-in enclosure. She really deserves it. She's gonna be able to climb, utilize all those big, beautiful muscles. Boy. Here, buddy. We're gonna gently get him out. He's just nice and relaxed. Oh, he does not like the feel of that metal hook. Look at that beautiful face. Reeks of intelligence. What's going on, beautiful people? Welcome back to my wild life. I'm currently hanging out in the snake house with all my beautiful animals, and my king cobras have gone to the bathroom, so that means it's time to take them out. I think we're gonna start with Justina, because she's the crankiest, and we'll just start with the firecracker. So we're gonna have to take out her tortoise shell that she likes to hide in, so we can get her out comfortably. Let's get this out safely. Hey, baby. She's right there, ready to go. Let me put that tortoise shell down. She's looking me down right now. You can see she's pooped here, she's pooped there. She's basically pooped all over the enclosure after digesting that 6-foot-long python. Let me just get that coil. Look, she's gaping her mouth a whole bunch. She's not too happy. Sweetie, it's okay. Relax, relax, relax. Relax. Let me get you hooked comfortably. It's okay, baby. It's okay, baby. It's okay. Oh, don't go up there. Wait. There we go. Look at her. Beautiful Justina, the female Indonesian king cobra. She's a beast, looking real thick. Right? She's looking real good right now. She's grown a whole lot, and her colors are looking amazing right now. So what I'm gonna do is get her over into her can. Oh, she's so thick right now. That was a good meal for her last week. Let's see. She's growling just a little bit. She's checking everything out, sussing out the situation. Let's see. Get that glue on there. It's okay, baby. She's growling a whole lot right now. Get her right into there. It's okay. Nice and smooth. Okay, so we'll put that to the side. She's good right there. I'm gonna put this tortoise shell around top of the enclosure, some weight, and let's get to cleaning. So we've got a whole bunch of spiciness in here. As we know, when they digest these Burmese pythons, we don't know until they're finished, until you start to see the scales and the poop, because that's the last chunk of organic material to leave that stomach of the snake. So since those scales are made of keratin, it's hard for them to digest. And if you see the scales in the poop, that's the last indicator that they're about done digesting. I don't see any scales, so it looks like she's gonna be pooping plenty more over the next couple of days. But for now, we'll get out all this poop so she's not smelling all that ammonia, not sitting her own poop, because we don't want her to do that. That's just nasty. So anyways, we're gonna get the can over here, start cleaning up. I'll see you guys in a split second. This is the dirty part I'm sure you don't want to see. I'm not gonna do that. This is an expensive can. All right, so we've got a majority of that out. Now you guys, I know you're looking at these enclosures going, man, those could be a lot bigger for those king cobras if they're so long. Well, the king cobras, they're fine in these enclosures. They've been living in these enclosures their whole lives. They're used to it. But, of course, me being a person who's been to Southeast Asia, seeing where king cobras live in the wild, I'd love to replicate that for them in captivity so they can live the best life possible in captivity so they're happy. So I'm really happy to announce that at the new facility, I got the measurements for the new enclosures I'm going to be working on for the two king cobras. They're both going to get their own walk-in enclosures, and we're talking about 15 feet deep, 10 feet wide, and 7.5 feet tall. You guys, you just wait. These king cobras are getting their own kingdoms. Not one, but two kingdoms. One for Justina and one for Kevin. So each one of them have their own environment. They're relaxed. They have their own space. And for you guys wondering, I'm not going to house them together. I'm not going to breed them together. Justina, the one I just brought out, is an Indonesian king cobra. You can see a drastic difference in coloration, whereas Kevin is a beautiful blonde king cobra, and he's from Malaysia. So different localities. I don't want to mix them up because who knows, maybe one day they'll change taxonomy around and they'll actually split these king cobras up into their own different species versus having one species, Ophiophagus hannah. So for the conservation of their bloodlines, to keep those colorations separate, keep them pure, we're gonna make sure we stick them with the same localities. So very excited to announce big walking king cobras coming this year, 2021, at Chandler's Wild World. My Wild World! And you're gonna come see me at my Wild World, brother. You're gonna come with a tour. You're gonna take my hand, and come with me and see all the wildlife. But you're not gonna touch me like that, because you're a fan, and that's weird. Unless you want to. I mean, never mind. Ooh. Alright, so let me spray the inside of this with the chlorhexidine. This will sanitize the inside instead of just taking out that poop. We gotta make sure that all the germs are killed. We don't want a nasty environment, because the more germs, the more bacteria that collects, the more of an opportunity you're giving your snake to get some sort of virus or disease. So definitely want to make sure you sanitize your enclosures real good. I take the chlorhexidine, I fill it up about right here, and then I dilute it with water. So if you guys ever want to do that yourselves, that's a great way to sanitize your enclosures. All right, guys, we're good to go. Glass is cleaned. Go back inside. We're gonna get Justina back in her enclosure now. Perfecto. All right, let's see. Justina should be somewhat relaxed now. Let's see what she's doing. But first, let me tie my shoe for safety. The rabbit goes around the hole, through the hole, back out the hole, and then sells it as prime real estate. Okay, now, let's get this king out. Hello. Oh, you're cranky. She's not too bad. She's got her head down. She just wants to be left alone. Hey, baby. Oh, you're looking thick. You're looking real thick. Ooh, look at her. Uh-oh. Don't look at me. Look at the beautiful people out there in the land of YouTube. Justina's doing really good. I'm so excited to see this king cobra in her own walk-in enclosure. She really deserves it. She's going to be able to climb, utilize all those big, beautiful muscles, which is very important for a snake like this, because in the wild, king cobras are actually fairly arboreal. When they're babies and they come out of the egg, they'll be way up bamboo stalks, climbing, eating little flying snakes and Draco lizards, all kinds of crazy stuff. And then even as adults this big, they'll be up in trees looking for food. A king cobra this big, or even 3 times bigger than this, will climb 25, 30 feet up a tree just to hunt a little palm viper about that big. So these snakes are perfectly adapted to climb, and I can't wait to give them the ability to exercise that way, to be able to climb up these artificial and maybe even real trees if I could get them planted that way. All right, so nice and smooth. We're gonna put her back. Get her right home into her enclosure. It's okay, baby. No. There you go. Good girl. Now, obviously, I do that with a lot of focus and years of training and learning the behavior of different king cobras from around the world. So it takes a lot of experience to be able to do something like that. Never try to replicate. You gotta flip the glass and have it right. There we go. Okay. Good to go? Relax, it's okay. All right, let me close this up so she's not freaking out while we're dealing with Kevin. We don't want her to beat herself up and hit that glass. So we got that barrier up. A nice, I was about to say, a nice high-tech barrier. This was created by the Dallas World Aquarium. They actually stitched this a certain way so that king cobras can't see through. Just by studying them in the wild, they're able to create these bags this way. It looks like a pillowcase, and even can be used as a pillowcase, but it's not. So, pay attention! I said it wasn't a pillowcase! Alright, so let me get my key. We're gonna unlock Kevin. I don't think he's done digesting his food because there's a lot of poop in here, but not as much as there should be. So he'll still be pooping a whole lot. Alright, let's get Kevin out. He's right here. Hey, big boy. I'm gonna get this hook right under a coil so I can grab some of that snake. There we go. Hey, buddy. Nice and smooth. Don't want to upset his stomach at all. Just like I said, he's still digesting somewhat. So let's do this a little smooth. Boy. Here, buddy. All right. You want to crawl around a little bit, get some exercise. There you go. Big boy, look at you. It's always good to let him stretch, move around since he's in that enclosure. And then at the future facility, this big king cobra will be able to climb, move around, even enjoy his own water feature. Because at the new facility, in each enclosure, we're either going to be doing some deep ponds with drainage, or we're going to try and do a pump system that recreates an actual creek or small river in the enclosure. So these snakes can feel like they're out in the wild of Southeast Asia. Super exciting stuff. Now let me see. Looks like we got a fair amount of poop in there. Let me get him into the snake holding receptacle. All right, big boy. You ready? He's got his head up. He's looking. He's paying attention. It's okay. He's not a bad boy. He's pretty laid back. Out of all the kings that I've been around, he happens to be one of the more laid back ones. All right, so let me get his body into there. Let's see. Wait. There we go. There we go. Go. Trying to get out. Just wait a couple seconds, buddy. Nice and smooth, like a zipper, but without the cleats. Okay, so now let's get to the glass. Let's get to cleaning. Let me get a paper towel. All right, we got paper towels. We're good to go. We're gonna start taking out all this poop. Let's grab this right up at the corner. Oh, that's nice. That's really nice. Get all that out of there. We don't want any bacteria in here. We're gonna spray this down. What is this? All right, let me get the spray. Sanitize. Let me get out all this poop. I'll see you guys momentarily. Alright, you don't have to listen to anything. Your mullet looks dry. I know people say it isn't dry, but it looks dry. Oh, dude, everyone tells me to cut it. Don't listen to them podcasts. I don't even know if they do their laws. You do. I really appreciate it, Skeleton. You know, you always know to tell me that. Yeah, but I just really appreciate you didn't leave me in that cage. You know, could have been best minds. No, Skeleton. I'm sorry, bro. Want to find out? Yeah, you don't. Alright guys, let's get back to putting Kevin in his enclosure. It is nice and clean. Gonna move the glass to this side. There we go. Alright, so let me pull this back. He's so heavy. I wish you guys could feel how heavy this can is. He's not happy with that. Last time I measured him for when I had to deworm him, probably like, I don't know, 8 months ago or a year ago, he weighed out at 22 pounds. I'm thinking roughly he's probably around like 25, 26 pounds now. He's a big boy, and of course, he can get much bigger. He's roughly like 14, 15 feet long at the moment, and he has the potential to become a 17-foot long king cobra. Maybe even 18 foot, who knows? With a 15-foot deep enclosure, 7.5 feet wide, branches to climb and get exercise, plenty of food, I think maybe we can get Kevin to be a monstrous king cobra in the future. Look at him. What a beast. Let's see, we're going to gently get him out. He's just nice and relaxed. Oh, he does not like the feel of that metal hook. I'm going to grab him right here. He's just one big muscle. Look at him. Woo! Feeling him is incredible. He's like a huge constrictor almost, but he's not. His muscles are for him to overpower prey, climb up trees. He is such a beast of a king cobra. Look at him when he stretches out. Look at this. Look at him putting up right now. And hold by his tail so you can just see. Look how long this king cobra is. That is a big king cobra. He's such a beast. If he was out in the wild, he'd be mating with all the females, battling out with all the males, making sure he gets his genetics into that ecosystem. Let me take the camera for a second, just so I can get a beautiful shot of the back of his hood so people can see what I get to see all the time. Look at this. Look how beautiful his hood is. Look at those scales. That is what's so impressive about king cobras, those huge, monstrous scales around the head. Look at that. And if I pet him gently on the hood, he's just nice, laid back. With Justina, she'd probably cock back and try to bite me real good. Kevin would do it too, but Kevin's quite used to me, and he knows I'm not too much of a threat. I'm just the dorky guy with the mullet. Look at that beautiful face. Reeks of intelligence. Alright guys, we're going to put Kevin back in his enclosure. Let's just gently lift him. Wait, you're getting so big, boy. Oh, no. Senor Pepe's one of us. We don't eat Senor Pepe. You're looking. I see you're looking. What, you want an Indian Cobra? Indian Cobras aren't on the menu. They're going to a Venom Lab. Not your belly. Get in there, buddy. I'm so excited to see this big boy in his own huge walk-in enclosure. It is going to be incredible. It's going to raise the standard for keeping these animals. And I can't wait. Let's get that little bit of tail in there. There we go. Perfect. Perfecto. Nice and secure. Let me get that thing. Very good, very good, very good. All right, beautiful people. That's going to be it for this episode. I'm just going to get up this visual barrier for Kevin so he doesn't have to see anyone. You're just my sweetest little buttercup. All right, beautiful people. I'll see you on the next one. Stay beautiful. Stay safe. Most of all, check us out on Teespring. Get your own merchandise like Allison Don't Give a Schnitzel. Right on the back, beautiful merchandise. We got All Hail the King with Kevin the King Cobra. We got Be Chill Like Ziggy. And we have plenty of more merchandise dropping pretty soon. Also, to see exclusive content that we don't put on the channel, we do private episodes on our Patreon page. Go help support the show by getting on the Patreon. You can get exclusive merchandise there, exclusive content, and updates on what we're doing. So very exciting stuff. And don't forget to have a good time and love your wildlife. I'll see you on the next one. Stay beautiful, stay safe, and most of all, stay cool, man. Stay cool. Let the mullet maintain. Be cool. Hey, you don't have a mullet? It'd be pretty cool if you did. It looks like a pillowcase, and even can be used as a pillowcase, but it's not. So, pay attention!